Hello, hello, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Monday. It's Monday, another Monday, Monday Nurse's Life. And this is Sharon Herbert, the Power RN, coming to you live from Power in Nursing Innovations and welcoming you to another Monday in a nurse's life. And really, that is today our subject area and our topic. Monday Nurse's Life. Have you ever had a Monday Nurse's Life? Have you ever even heard of a Monday Nurse's Life? Well, well, well. If you've heard it before, you know where we're going. If you haven't heard it before, oh, buckle up, buckle up, buckle up for the journey into the life of a nurse on a Monday. Now, you've all heard about the lives of other folks in other public and or community service where people get a little bit challenged about a Monday. But Mondays exist for nurses as well. So here we are extending to you and your colleagues and your friends, bring them with you to a warm greeting today to all nurses and healthcare workers. It is in an interesting way that we serve, and maybe other people don't really know what that is. So today we're going to talk about the start of a week for nurses and some unique challenges that Monday can bring to the life of a nurse. So today we'll talk about typical Mondays, and we know that in nursing and in healthcare there really isn't much typical, but we do have repeat after repeat after repeat. And how do we get in the midst of the typical Monday chaos? Typical Monday. How do we overcome obstacles? And how can we start the week strong? Ooh, you say, maybe you need to hear a little more. So let's just start with a sweet little quote about Mondays. Mondays in nursing aren't just getting back to work, not just a job. Mondays are about getting back to purpose because we're not just stocking shelves, we're not just picking up pieces of paper. There's a reason that we're here, and there's a reason that we do what we do. So let's talk about Monday, the realities for nurses. They are different than those of other people. So, what about post-weekend challenges? If you worked on Friday, tidied up what you were doing, you were off Saturday and Sunday for this one particular weekend, and as you head back or are getting ready to head back, what things are coming through your mind for your travel, even on your way to work on that Monday morning after your weekend off? Do you think about, are there been call-ins? What does staffing look like? How many new patients did we get over the weekend? And is there unfinished work that was left over, but it can't be dismissed and it needs to be finished on Monday? And you're on your way. What about the patient load? Are there more admissions? Are there many discharges that are awaiting you to continue or complete the discharge teaching? Little thoughts about staffing never go away. And what about you and your colleagues? Do you feel fit? Do you feel ready to go? Or are you still tired from your Friday that was a Friday from wherever, and you haven't really gotten a chance to get your energy back? What about changes in policies or procedures? What about new meetings? What about new staff coming on board? You are mandated to attend these meetings and attend to the new incomes, whether they're patients or staff, and you've got to get it done amidst finding out how many patients are coming in or have been admitted, and how many will be leaving and need teaching. And you say to yourself, oh, another Monday, another Monday. How can you be better and do better? How can you take charge of what it is that you will face? So we know in life, not just nursing, we have to prepare. I don't know if that's a dirty word for you anymore, but you have to prepare to the best that you can. And prepare yourself as of the time that you decide you're going to get up to prepare for your travel or your breakfast or start your dinner for your family because you work evening shifts. You have to work on preparing so that everything doesn't just go haywire. So, preparation is key everywhere and all the time. So, organize in yourself your own mentality. How are you going to present today? Are you going to be rumbling and grumbling? Or are you going to prepare for your needs for your shift? You know, those things, what you wear, how many extra items you may need to put in your locker or even leave in your car. Is it winter time? Are you ready for bad weather? So prioritize and prepare for things that may come your way. Because if you've left your home already, you're not going to be able to go back to get your snowshoes. Be prepared. And what about teamwork? How will you support your colleagues and they support you if there are some unknown challenges that are coming your way? You know, in many hospitals that certainly have emergency services, they all need to prepare for emergencies, especially those they've had before. Whether there's the weather issue, whether there are gunshots, whether there are floods, whether there are hurricanes, car crashes, they've had them before. And with the exception of creating new nurses, they have to have enough resources. And teams must be able to reflect instantly on what is necessary once they hear the alarms. It's almost like a code. You know, you have to be ready. And what do you think in your mind? You can't say, I'm not going today because I'm feeling it's going to be a bad day. You will start before you even get started and approach the organization parking lot and get to your unit. Think to be prepared. Say to yourself things like, I am prepared. I am capable. I live nursing with purpose, on purpose. Give yourself a boost. Give yourself a boost. Okay? So this is a Monday. And where do you start? A lot of it is about time. Time is often something that we can manage by setting alarms and having your items for the next shift ready before it's time to go get in the car. So be ready. So, have you taken care of yourself over the weekend? Maybe you have gotten your hair and your nails done. It makes you feel so much more positive. So, take care of yourself. And remember, if you're still at places, long ago things changed, but they often do. Can you wear that fancy nail polish to your job? Think about that when you're on your way to get your nails done. Maybe you'll change and just decide to get your toenails done for this time. You know what needs to be done, right? And so bring a little humor sometimes back to your unit because everyone needs a little pump me up, pump me up. So start your Monday on purpose with gratitude. If you can even affirm one, even or more, good things that you will present or prepare, it is a better chance of you having a great day. And don't let that be taken away by someone else who is having a bad Monday morning. Encourage them as well as providing support for whatever their challenge may be. Give it a smile and let's engage each other on that Monday with some positivity and even affirmations so that we've all got a good road to start on. We will do this and prepare to do it each Monday. Engage your leaders as well because they want you to have your best day as well. Also, as well as Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Prepare for each day in a positive way. And sometimes it can be difficult. If you had a flat tire or you ran out of gas, you might be a little off, but don't take it through your whole day. And your colleagues may have had their own challenges as well. Help them not to take that through the whole day and not the whole week. We will help each other by engaging with our coworkers to share positive thoughts and encouragement. It's so easy, even when you think it's going to be hard. Even as a coach today, I've called some of the nurses that I've worked with who've been out for whichever reason. Maybe they've had surgery. Maybe their child has a need that they have to care for today. And just check on them to see how they're doing today. And you will be surprised. Even though they weren't expecting your call, they will be so grateful that you chose to check in on them. Just those little things. So remember that you are here on earth serving as a nurse in whatever unit or organization you have been chosen to engage in because it is your purpose. And you're doing what you do on purpose. And on Monday, as a nurse, might not be quite the same as your Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Fridays. But prepare yourselves for a positive entrance into the sphere. Mondays, yes, can be challenging, but preparation and teamwork helps you move forward in a positive manner. And you've got to give yourself a boost before you engage on the unit on the Monday where one of your colleagues is having a meltdown, or there are so many negative challenges that have taken place over the weekend that you're left with a big, giant pile. So feel positive. Engage yourself and your colleagues in positivity. Mind shifts, mindsets, and shifts can transform the whole experience. I know I've done a lot of medical record reviews, and those items can be, it can be a stack. One patient had only 5 pages of a medical record review, and another patient had 150 pages. And you prepare yourself for the challenges ahead. It is what you do, and you do it because you are you. So remember why. Why you chose to become a nurse. Why you chose this profession. Because your impact and influence can be so vast and so wide. If there were fewer of you and fewer of me, ooh, those systems would really be in a swirl. The challenges could be immeasurable. So remember why you're here. And don't forget, we all can look back to one of our biggest Monday struggles. And I know you want to say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as well. But look back to one day, any day, that you had and your unit may have had a giant struggle. And these days today, we're having so many more challenges that are related to health care emergencies. And we thought, yes, COVID was terrible. And we thought, well, COVID pandemic is over. So we can, what? We might be able to, whew, take a moment and take a breath. But now we have so many more challenges. It is winter in many places that haven't had winter before. Car accidents, planes, and such, bridges falling, so many things that we may not have experienced before. And it is something that you can say at one time or another, yes, it was an emergency, but your unit and your organization made it through in care and service for the persons who needed it. And you are here to tell the story to the next group of new grads. You survived, and you can help them be prepared for the unimaginable. You will help them to have their extra items in their lockers, to be prepared, have extra thoughts and dreams of your next summer group of new grads that will help your organization grow and to prepare for those emergencies with excellence. With excellence. You will look forward to those times. And remember, Mondays in nursing are not just another day. They are a chance to reflect, thinking back on the last Monday. That was a great experience when you had new grads coming, or one of your colleagues brings pictures of her new baby now that she's back from leave. Mondays are a chance to reset, to refocus, and reaffirm your purpose, your why. Mondays can be what you make Mondays to be. Thank you for being you. And we want to thank you here at Power in Nursing for your dedication to nursing and for sharing some of your Mondays with intention and, of course, power. Power is your energy. And remember, you must take care of you. And I know that sometimes those unforeseen challenges can throw you off track, but remember, you as well are a human being. You must care for yourself to the best that you can. Nurses are running and running to save others so much that we miss that step of caring for ourselves, staying hydrated, and eating snacks. If you can't set yourself down for a full meal, you have some best health snacks and water in your locker, and you keep that place supplied. Don't give up on yourself because you have to maintain energy so that you can help others. So you'll find so much joy really at the end of the chaos. There's going to be some times where the road's going to be bumpy, but celebrate those small victories. Whether you've, once I set a brand new setup for getting a patient to the operating room without sitting around saying, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I was a new grad. How do I get my new preemie patient ready to get into the transporter to get that baby to the OR? It's not easy all the time. But once you get those things done, you started your first IV by yourself, and a patient says to you, or a parent and a family member thanks you, it will make your day brighter. So let's make sure we don't attach all of negativity to Monday, because we've got to have that moment of clarity, which helps you take a moment, breathe, and be positive, and prepare for the unexpected. It's coming on a Monday, and it might even come on a Tuesday. Be prepared. Care for yourself and help your colleagues as well to prepare for this unexpected challenges that will come in your future. Be well, my friends. Be well. Monday nurses' lives are coming again and again. Let's help each other to be prepared and to stay focused on our purpose, who we are and what we do. No one has to remind you. You know that call to action requires you to be ready to go. Be prepared, be prepared. We love you, and we are here again for you at Power in Nursing Innovations. You can reach us at powerinnursing.com, and we have a platform as well for mastering your stress and becoming a leader. And number 3 is to focus on your work-life balance. Balance can be challenging, but like our Monday nurse's life, preparation can be a great strategy to engage your power. Be well, my friends, and we'll see you soon. Bring your colleagues and your friends to Monday Nurses Life and Power in Nursing Innovations. Nursing never stops, and we must grow our profession so that we can continue to help those in need of our care and service. Be well, my friends, and enjoy the rest of your Monday. Enjoy and find joy on Monday in your nurse's life. Thank you. We'll see you soon.